A soldier expecting his pregnant pet Rottweiler to have 6 puppies watched on in amazement as she gave birth to 16, the largest litter born in the UK. The pups have joined infantryman Mark Marshall, 32, wife Laura, and their 5 children, including 1 newborn, at their 4-bedroom house on an army barracks. Mr. Marshall, from Preston, has had the litter on a military-style feeding regiment, involving 40-minute spells with 8 on at a time and a 1-hour break for hard-working mom Roxy in between. There are so many pooches. Mr. and Mrs. Marshall had to take some of the strain off Roxy and join in by feeding some with special milk from the vets. The puppies were born in March and now, at 8 weeks old, all but 1 are on the verge of moving in with their new owners around the country. Mr. Marshall, a corporal with the Duke of Lancaster's regiment at Wheaton Barracks, near Blackpool, is keeping one of the cute dogs, named Bella, for himself. He said, "The scan showed 6 puppies and I thought great, I'm happy with that. So we had 6 in our head the whole time. The scans are usually pretty accurate apparently. But no, there was another 10 hiding somewhere." He added, "I was so shocked at how many we ended up with. Obviously we hadn't prepared ourselves for that, but in the end, it's been a nice surprise. It's definitely been a lot to handle and it has been really tiring. I was feeding them in groups of 8 for 8 days straight and going to work in between." Roxy went into labor at 5:45 a.m. on March 12. Although to begin with, Mr. and Mrs. Marshall, who have never bred puppies before, didn't know what was happening. Mr. Marshall said, "We heard a noise downstairs so went down to check and Roxy was hiding behind the sofa. We got her back into bed then went back upstairs. She kept on crying so we went to check again and saw a puppy lying on the floor. Then we saw one in the kitchen. She delivered another 4 within the next half hour and by 12 p.m. she had delivered 13. I went out to get a few things for them and got a call to say another 3 had come along. I couldn't believe it." The puppies are older than Mr. Marshall's youngest, Arlo, who was born about a month later. Their other children are Tyler, 12, Kelsey, 7, Amelia, 2, and Jackson, 9 months. The pups, which have been sold for between £650 and £750, will join their new owners within the next few days. In 2009 a litter of 18 Rottweilers were given birth to in Luton, Bedfordshire, but 1 was stillborn and another died 2 days later. In 2017 a litter of 16, the same size as Mr. Marshall's, was born in Telford, Shropshire. Mr. Marshall has not decided whether to apply for the official record.